Man, did it rain last night? It poured all night long. It is day 69 on the Appalachian Trail, and although I stayed dry inside my tent, the outside of it is just soaked. And there was no sunset last night because of the rain, and there's no sunrise this morning because of the rain. We got about a 9-mile hike down to the Virginia route 56. And I'll tell you more about that when it's not raining and the wind's not about to blow me off a sky rock. Man, the weather this morning's crazy. Well, I don't know if you heard any of that because of the wind, so let me do another one just in case. So, greetings and good morning. It is day 69 on the Appalachian Trail for me, and we spent the night here at Spy Rock and had wanted to get a sunset. Didn't get it because of rain. Wanted to get a sunrise this morning and didn't get it because of the rain. It poured all night long. My tent is soaking wet. I was dry, all my equipment's dry, maybe a little damp, but it rained all night. I mean, it didn't just rain, it poured all night long. Gosh, it was crazy. And the wind, it was the freight train wind again. It was weird. You know, you get that freight train sounding wind, but the tent never moves. So today is a short day, about 9 miles down to Virginia Route 56, where we're going to get picked up by a shuttle and taken to Roseland, Virginia, which is a little area near Devil's Backbone Brewery. And my trail angel has rented a house there for a couple days, and so we're going to kind of platinum blaze for a little bit. And hike during the day and enjoy some restaurants in the evening. So that's the plan. Getting picked up by a shuttle at about 9 miles from here, and hopefully we can dry out our gear. It may take a while, and then enjoy some delicious food. Well, of course, we know about white blazing and double white blazes and blue blazes, and yellow blazing and aqua blazing and platinum blazing, but what is this orange caution tape blazing? I'm wondering what that note says over there. Let's go see. All right, we go to the left. Well, maybe the rain has stopped. Every now and then I feel some drops, but that's coming off trees. So hopefully the rain has stopped. I mentioned a term earlier that perhaps all my non-hiker friends would not appreciate. It's called platinum blazing. It's kind of a term that's referred to if you decide that you want to hike the Appalachian Trail, but you're going to stay at a hostel or a hotel or a bed and breakfast every night. That's kind of referred to as platinum blazing. And so we're kind of going to platinum blaze for a couple days. Not many, just a couple. My trail angel has rented a house, and we're going to hike during the day, and then go enjoy a really good restaurant and a dry bed in the evening. And then get up again in the next morning and hike for the day, and then do a repeat. We'd really kind of wanted to do this in Shenandoahs, but it didn't work out. I think I'm going to need to pause the video a second while I jump through here. Like I said, we really wanted to do the Shenandoahs, but we're just a couple days off. Schedule-wise, it just didn't work out. But we're close enough, and it's still really nice, neat area. Really kind of looking forward to this. Plus, the timing of this is great because let me tell you what, my tent is soaked. And it's gonna have to, I gotta dry that guy out. Now we've got to climb right here to get up to the priest, but that's really our only climb today. Everything else on the other side of the priest is all downhill, so maybe that's not as bad. Let's go get ready for the big climb. This mountain is called the Priest, and there's a shelter on top of this mountain called the Priest Shelter. I'm not going to go down there, but it is kind of an interesting shelter in that it's tradition that you leave your hiking confession in the logbook there. You know, like, I didn't dig a deep enough cat hole, or I didn't hang my food bag properly, or, you know, those kind of confessions. Some of them are hilarious, and some of them are kind of serious. But they all involve writing in the logbook there at the shelter. And I'm not about to touch a logbook. I don't know, maybe I am a germaphobe, but I imagine those logbooks covered with norovirus. So I stay away from the logbooks. Every now and then people post, you know, some of the confessions that are in that logbook. And like I said, some of them are hilarious. And some of them are kind of serious. Anyway, that's the Priest Shelter. And I now have a 0.2 hike to the ledges near the top of the mountain. I'm trying to think what I would write in that logbook. The confessions. Forgive me, Father, for I have you know, I think I do a pretty good job with my food hangs, my bear hangs. Always be better, but I think I do a relatively good job of it. My cat holes, I guess, could be deeper. I guess probably my biggest hiking offense is a couple times I've had my tent maybe a little bit too close to the trail. Could have been a little bit further off the trail. But that's where the spot was. Thinking more about what I would write in the confessional logbook. I have certainly coveted some other hiker meals. I was at a shelter one night and this guy whips out a bunch of pudding. Oh man, pudding, that looks good. And then one shelter, this guy whips out a bunch of leftover pizza from either lunch or the previous day, and he had some really good pizza. I remember thinking, man, I wish I had his pizza. This is the ledges on top of the Priest Mountain. Let's go see what kind of views we have. Looks like they might be pretty good. I was thinking we might be sucked in with the fog or the clouds. Oh. I'm at the top of the Priest, starting to head down, and I believe this is the last time I'm over 4,000 feet until somewhere up in New England. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I may play around, look at my maps later today to confirm that, but I believe this is the last time I'm over 4,000 feet until somewhere in New England. I don't know if that's Massachusetts or Vermont or New Hampshire, but it's going to be a while till I'm back over 4,000 feet. Three Ridges tomorrow is close, but not quite there. It's kind of funny. You say shower, food, and a beer, and Philly is gone. Boom. He left me sitting at the top of the mountain. He is ready. I think we're close to getting down. About a half a mile or so to the trailhead. All right, I made it to the trailhead. Don't know if our shuttle is available yet. It's an hour early before the planned schedule time, or hour and a half actually. So I texted him that we would be running early. So, but I didn't hear a response. So maybe he has the free bandwidth to come on out. We'll see. But my hiking day is now over, I hope. Need to close out day 69. It was a 9-mile hike up over the Priest and then down to Highway 56 where we grabbed a shuttle. I have to admit, I was pretty disappointed that we didn't get a sunset or sunrise at Spy Rock. I could tell that would have been a special sunrise and sunset. So, but you know, it poured rain on us, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So now we're doing some platinum blazing. My wonderful trail angel has got us this really nice house here, and we're gonna hang out here for a couple days and go hike the trail during the day, and then just spend the night enjoying some good food and some dry beds. So that's what's the order on for a couple days. We're at the Route 56 is at mile 835. So we've made it to mile 835. Take care. Good night.